Hello everyone. So today we're doing a test, I guess, a review, that's what it's called, of the camera, the uh I have to do this just so you guys can see me. The SP630XE. Focus. Oh, come on, focus. It's the SP630XE series with the Bluetooth app and remote control possibility or capability, whatever. All right, let me sit down. So basically, let's do this. Sure. I will be unboxing it. Oh, it's the SP630E. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. So we have this here. It comes in this very small box. Cost me $9. Have to disclose that. It was not free. It comes with this flathead screwdriver. Oh, my camera fell. Okay. Comes with this flathead screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver. It comes with the instruction manual. I already understand it. And it comes as the box itself. So we have the box. Boom. Now this has a barrel jack and a plus and minus in it, so that's great. And it is, I mean, here I can just show you guys. This is pretty scuffed. So we have the barrel jack on top. We have the plus and minus going directly to the barrel jack, so it's, you know, back and forth, cross compatible. The output is 6 amps per channel, which is great. That's kind of why I got this. And 12 amps total, so it means if you just run one channel, you can run 12 amps max. And it has a variable voltage. That is the sole reason why I got it. The others were just a bonus. So it has an app to it, it has everything else. It has a singular button for on and off. And we wire it up. I had the very small controller for this, for 4 pins. So it's 4 pins, and my color is extremely dirty. I do apologize for that, but it is RGB with VCC, so it's literally just the first 4. It's RGB and the positive, or ground. It can do either or, because this VCC and ground goes straight from the controller. I think. I don't exactly know how it works, but this is like the cheaper version of the thing. So let me show you guys. Okay, so basically, I, cleaned it up just a little bit, just so I can get the seats up. And now I have, oh my goodness, now I have the controller. Here it is. And what we're going to be using is the schematic from this guy, because this is the original strip this is the original control that went with the strip of LEDs. So, as you can see, I soldered it on directly on the board, so there's a perfect enough contact. And this controller broke, or I think it was this transistor, whichever one it is that is used to control the intensity, I think it's, of the LEDs, broke, or burned out. So here it is. It's blue, green, blue, red, green, and V+. So now this confirms it's VCC, RGB. That's it. And then this CW, WW, and DATs are all like different addressable LEDs, or just plain white LEDs. So now I'm going to get pliers. I'm going to cut the wire off of the LED strip and put it on this. And while that guy is figuring out the wiring and soldering, my DIY I put this in, computer, my car computer. So basically, this is the way I set it up. I have music here, all the cameras there, whatever. What I need is the Play Store. Now this doesn't have a camera enabled, or clearly my internet is not here. So what I need to do is find the app for this. So I'm going to figure out the app, and what is the app? It's PWM all-in-one LED controller. Okay, so I found it. It is called BANLAN-X. So BANLAN-X, something like that. Let's download it, and I have no idea what it is. So it's 0. I connected it to the internet. I signed in. I had to do all the stuff. Okay, 5 minutes later, literally. A brand new interface, whatever. improve scalability, whatever. Cloud support. Oh, okay. Sign up, sign in without account. Sign in, whatever, third-party voice recognition. Sure. Note, this requires location permission to discover or add nearby this since Android whatever does not collect your... Oh, since Android M BL bandLAN X does not collect your... Okay, cool. So, we have devices, add device, add device, add device. I probably need to... Let me see. Auto connect, language, that, about. Check update. Let's see if it needs an update. No? Okay, cool. So now I need to connect the actual... Oh, you guys couldn't see a single thing. All right, anyway. Now I need to connect the actual device, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so basically, back here, I have this wired up to a boost converter from the input of this one to the output of this one. So if we look here, the input negative is the line. So the black wire with the line, and the fully black wire is the positive. So if we just go here, we take our controller, we take our pliers, we do a simple cut, we do a... Okay, hold on. We do a simple... Oh, okay. We do a simple cut, and then now we have the wires. Okay, so we have the two wires, and if I use the pliers to strip them down, there's one, there's two. Okay, now we have two bare wires, and as you guys remember, the one with the strip is negative. So we use the flathead screwdriver and unscrew the power leads of the positive and negative from the top of the controller. We just need to give this power. So negative is the line, positive is not. So we do this. What I also like typically doing is like folding the wires on themselves, but it looks like it's pretty good, pretty solid. So we do that. I think a mosquito just landed like right near my eye. I really hope it wasn't biting me. Okay, so we have that. Okay, that one's not. There we go. Okay, now that this is supplied power, I need to supply power to the actual boost converter, and this is very nicely on there. Now I need to, actually, let's wire up the actual LEDs, because I feel like that'll be a point of confusion for some people. Okay, good enough. So, here's what we do. We use this. We, hold on, how big are... Okay, they're pretty small. Okay, so I was going to say we could just take the casing off the metal, or casing off the wires, and have the metal poking out, and we didn't need to, like, strip anything, but no. So, what we're going to do, we're going to leave a little, you know, excess. And, oh, there we go. That was pretty simple. And now, this. Okay, now we have 4 separate strands of wire. Now you're like, oh, why did you do that? You don't know which wire is which. Well, I mean, I do. So, like this. Yeah, you might be right. I do not know which wire is which, but I can guess. So this was on top. This was the frayed wire that left, and it goes in like this. So that means this wire is the positive. And we could just, what I like doing is if it's like a common ground or a common positive wire, give it a little knot. It's just a visual indicator that this is the positive or negative, whichever one it goes to. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the controller, or the box, the power box, power. And once it has power, I'm going to set it up on the computer, and or the device, whatever. And once it has the, you know, the power or the lighting going through it, then I'm going to connect one plug at a time to see if my intuition was right. Or my guess, I guess I should say. So, we have this. Let me apply power to it. There's a green light. So that means we wired it up correctly. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, it's on an angle. There it is, the green light. So I'm gonna assume that means that it is on, but it's not connected yet. So we go on to the computer, do a little bit of debugging, and oh, add device. There it is. We have this guy. Oh, it was that simple. Connecting to device. Okay. You want to disconnect? No. Alright, I think that is connected. So, okay, I connected it up, and I actually had to do a thing on the phone because the app is not really good with horizontal computers or car computers. Anyway, so what I did was I was correct in my guess that the VCC and the NOT wire was correct. But the way I did it was I actually screwed in the VCC first, and then I just quickly tapped the one of the wires in place and seeing if it flashed, and that's it. That's all I did to test it. And because it flashed, that means it was the proper thing, and so I just screwed all of them in order. So now we go onto the computer. Oof. The reason it is blinking right now and strobing is because it was set up like that from the phone. So different screen on my car computer. We have we can change everything of the parameters. So it is red right now. If I change it to purple, it is purple. But the slight issue with this, I feel like the LEDs are burned out, or like burning out, because you can see each individual LED and it's not as bright and intense as it should be. So if we go to, oh, hold on. So if we go to, I don't know, I guess DIY, is that just lights? Is that just DIY lights? Ooh, what is this? Uh-huh. Oh, that's music. Okay. So, oh, that's from the actual device. All right, never mind. Solid. Ooh, that's kind of unfortunate. So there's no full screen. So I'm gonna have to change this from the phone, but I do want it at purple. The unfortunate part, again, is the brightness of the actual LEDs, of the LEDs themselves. I want to change it to be as bright as possible because they are pretty dim right now. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't know how they burned out so quickly. They were only on for like 5 hours at most, like throughout its entire life, and it took me much longer to route the entire LED setup into it than the LEDs lasted themselves. So that's what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do like the controller, that it's very intuitive and it's very quick too to respond. So like if I change it to blue, boom. Change it to purple, boom. Change it to yellow. Oh, and it actually does like a smooth like transition from it. So yeah, I do like this. I would recommend $9 for this, or $10, whatever you pay. I would not recommend $30. That's quite steep. Unless you get the controller with it. I did not get a controller. That is the unfortunate part. So I can't like control it from a physical remote, but I can just through the app, and I don't need Wi-Fi for it. I don't need an account. That's the great thing. So hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like, subscribe, stay tuned, and yeah, however I edit this video, I'll see ya. Peace.